Y'all there? I did not take my nap today. I hope y'all can hear me. Gotta fill my lotion bottle up. How y'all doing today? I cut my grass. I ain't even take no nap. Man. But I'm gonna try to make it through because I am really tired today. I'm gonna wait till y'all come on. I need to clean these. I decided I was doing my yard today because tomorrow I think it's gonna rain. But listen, humidity here is like, oh my God, it's crazy. It get cold when it get cold, and it get hot when it get hot, and it gets humid when it get humid. I'm telling you, I was out there sweating like, I don't even know why we be saying sweating like a bull. Because I don't even know a bull sweat. Y'all, but this book is so good. It is so good. And you know what? Tell me if y'all like to read books like when it's really, really quiet. Like I like for it to be real quiet. Then I can take everything in that's in the book. And right now, in this particular part of the book, this is love language number, I think we're on number 2. That's what I think we're on, number 2. And it is quality time. I hope somebody join me tonight. But if you don't, I got some good points that I had put on here. You know what? This book, he gave a point to where he says, and I don't even think we look at it like this. Hey, whoever on. It says, we forget that marriage is a relationship, not a project to be completed or problem solved. I thought that was so fire. Hey, whoever on, can you say hey, hello, how you doing? This book is so good. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, hey. Let me see if I can see. Lennon, how you doing, Lennon Nelson? Is it Asha? How you doing? Yes, yes, I got you. I think I got you. Y'all, we talking about the 5 love languages. And it is, did you hear me when I had said, can you guys hear me pretty good? Thank you. Is it Asha? Am I pronouncing it right? Thank you for that compliment. But I just did my grass, so I'm looking a little rough, but okay. this is this is me. So y'all, on this here, I am on quality time. And um I don't know if people really take quality time serious. Like when he's talking about quality time, he's not talking about, okay, y'all finna go and watch Netflix. He said, no, that's not the quality time that he's talking about in this book. When he is talking about quality time is when you are both looking at each other's eyes and you are having a conversation. And the conversation is not just a conversation, He said that it has to be. Let me read this for y'all. It's so good. This book is so good. Let me get where he says, oh my gosh, I wish everybody would read this book. It is so good. Let me tell you what the part that I'm trying to find here. I tried to highlight stuff. He said a relationship calls for empathetic listening with a view to understand the other person's thoughts, feelings, and desires. That is so fire. What y'all think about that? It is 9:07. It's 9:07 here. Where are you at, Asha? Yep, it's 9:07 here. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? Sankofa, you on here tonight? He may not be. I'm so glad y'all just checked in. Y'all just checked in and said, hey, that's all right. I like that. What? You are in Romania? It's, oh my gosh. Thank you for joining, Asha. Thank you so much. Romania, what is the weather like there? How are you, Joseph? I am well. How are you? Oh my goodness, Romania. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank everybody for stopping in. I really appreciate that. But Romania, I think that's what you said. Iran, Iran. Wait, I can't see. Hold up. Is it Iran? I think you said Iran. Am I saying it right? I can't. Let me get my other glasses. These are a little foggy. Okay, these are way better. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. You watching me live from India? All right. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much. Have y'all heard of the book, The Five Love Languages? Yes, I saw that. My glasses were a little foggy. My glasses were a little foggy. I had to look at it again. I'm sorry that I said the wrong thing. Good night, Ray. Hey, how are you, Ray? Where are you coming in from? Ray Gibson. Or were you just saying good night? Or were you saying, is it night there? What you saying? It suits you, dear. I like it. Okay. What you like? Hold up. Let me see who I'm seeing. Joseph. Okay, y'all. So back to this book. Now there is one part in this book that really talks about, and I won't be long tonight. Oh, you like the glasses? Thank you, Ray. Oh, you in the Caribbean. Caribbean. I think that. Caribbean. That's what I think it is. Caribbean. In St. Kitts. Well, I'm going to use my iPad next time. Okay. I'm glad you joining. Oh, my goodness. You would? Have you been watching the news, Asha? Would you really? I don't know. I don't know if you really want to be here right now. Matthew, hey, how you doing? We talking about the book, The Five Love Languages, but I am really enjoying talking to everybody. We talked about a part of the book, but yeah. Sankofa, hey, Sankofa, Smooth, how are you? You know I be starting these lives for you at 9. Last week I couldn't, but how was your day? Um, you know, I don't know a lot about Iran. I don't know a lot about that place, but I know a little, and I don't know. I'm okay here. I'm gonna say I'm okay here. It was cool. Just worked. Yeah, I did my yard, Sankofa. I did not get a chance to take a nap. Thank you. I had to put these on because my other ones were a little blurry, so I couldn't see. Yeah, I did not take a nap. When I got off, I actually cut my grass. My son's at his dad, so I actually cut the grass. And I'm telling you, you think it's cold here in Minnesota? It is so humid right now. It is so humid right now. Joshua, why you want to know that? Yeah. What's the temperature there, Sankofa? Sankofa, did you ever tell me where you was at? I love it. Okay, yes, it's good to love your country. Yes, it is. But not the person who. Oh God, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Asha. Gosh, when I. Oh, I'm you. Have you been watching our news here? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. He done brought the mess there. Yes, it is talking about love. It's talking about the 5 love languages, but I am so enjoying talking to y'all too. August is here, but really okay. Okay, yeah, I forget. You said I think you said you were you in Atlanta? I think you're in Atlanta, Sankofa. Excuse me if I forgot. Yeah, no, Sankofa. Okay, y'all, we about to get into this book. Now, let me tell you, Sankofa, this part of this book that had me like, oh my goodness. I should get the points first that I wrote down. It says most individuals who complain that their spouse does not talk do not mean literally he or she does not or never say a word. It says it means that he or she seldom take part in empathetic dialect. What you think about that, Sankofa? Sankofa. Smooth. I should add that to that. Um, yeah, I think that's valid too. I think that is pretty valid when it says that because how many times have you really talked to somebody and you are really like um you you're not really okay. Let me get to what I'm trying to say here. Okay, when it says that the person never talks empathetically, meaning also that their attention could be somewhere else. Like, how many times have we really went and we said we gonna spend quality time with somebody, but then we pick up the phone and then we start looking at the phone, or we may even I don't know. We be doing stuff that we should be paying more attention to the person. Okay, let's see what Ray's saying. Me on Okay. Yeah, that's true. You know what? When he was saying that quality time is not just when you are watching the movies together. He was saying that you should you should interact. You should really, it's more like what he's saying, the empathetic time where you are really taking the time. But it's a part in this book that I have to read to you, Sankofa, and everybody else. It made me think of, now this is kind of off the subject, but on the subject, but just hear me out here, okay? To request, this is talking about learning to talk, right? And it says to request a toy was to receive a lecture on the sad state of family finances. Like if your kid wanted to ask you for something, right? The child went away feeling guilty for having the desire to want to ask for a toy. He quickly learns not to express his desires. When he expressed anger, the parents responded with harsh and condemning words. Thus, the child learned that expressing anger feelings is not appropriate. If the child was if the child was made to feel guilty for expressing his disappointment at not being able to go to the store with the father, he learned to hold in his disappointment inside. By the time he reaches adult age, many of us have learned to deny our feelings. We no longer are in touch with our emotional selves. Oh my God. What y'all think about that? And I'm going to bring it on to what I was about to affiliate that with. Let me see what's happening here. Okay, so okay. Yeah, that's true. It sucks to be in a person with a group of people and everyone is on the phone. Yeah, Monique, yes, I know. You know what? But I'm learning. Just because I have read this book, I am saying to myself that I'm going to make myself more available to hear. And I'm going to try not to respond. I'm going to actually try to listen to the person's conversation without saying anything. And I'm going to see if I can, because you got to put this stuff into action. You can't just sit up here and say it. You have to literally do it. And I'm going to start with, Sankofa, you know who I'm starting with? My son. I'm starting with my son. Yeah, poverty tends to consume thoughts. Okay. Yeah, and you know what else? I also thought, now my thought was racism. When I read this, just imagine, because we are products of our environment, right? But if your child came up to you, I'm just putting myself in somebody else's shoes, right? They came up to you and say, if this person was melanemic, that's what I call non-blacks, okay? If that child came up to that parent and said, Mom, Dad, why do you not like melanin people? And that child is not able to express himself because his parents just shut him down. Like, I mean, you can make this be about love, but it can also be about what's going on now. Turning that boy into a science project. Who turned it into? Well, I'm just saying. If you really thought about that, because check this out. And to back that up, saying, go to page 75, it says, the place to begin is by getting in touch with his feelings, becoming aware that he is an emotional creature in spite of the fact that he has denied that part of his life. Like, he's not even willing to express, and that's why I think people wait a minute. Yeah, I'm talking hypothetically. The races in this hypothetical. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just making a conversation. If you think about it, and the reason why I'm gonna say this, okay, is because I was talking to a actual teacher, right? And she was telling me she's melanemic, and she was saying that she grew up in a home that was racist, right? She it's horrible. Like she can't even talk without her parents saying that she they don't like melanin people, okay? And so she wasn't able to express herself. So when I read this passage, it just made me think about what her experience was. You know, like when you put yourself in other people's shoes and how you just get shut down. So when the kid went to ask for, hey, he got all this other stuff versus, wait a minute, I'm just coming here to ask for a gift. You know what I'm saying? Why do I got to get all this other baggage? But that's it. Okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. Asha, what you talking about? Some, oh my God. Listen here. Over here. What you going to get? Real life experiences, relationships, conversations for the mature, enlightening, okay? You're going to get conscious awareness and breaking generational curses. So know when you come up in here, we are talking, we're going to be respectful, we're going to hear to understand each other. So just know you can come over here long as nobody get disrespectful. Hey Kendall, how you doing? So yeah, so that's what I got out of that package. But this book is so much more to that. Let me see what else I wrote down. Okay, so what was my next one here? And you know what? Quality time versus, remember the affirmation, right? What was the first one? Let's see what that first one was. The first one was affirmations, right? Now, he said in this book that affirmations and quality time is two different things. What you think about that, Sankofa? Or Asha or whoever. The name of the book is The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. The 5, Asha, this book is so good. And what else? It was so many good points in here. And people do not know how to express themselves. And you know what? I got a wheel. I got to find my wheel though. Let me see if I can find it in here. In my book. I have a feelings wheel that I learned in my what's my last class I had? Because people do not know what a feeling is. And his example was let me get something here. I was gonna have this already out. I probably can't even find it now. But y'all, it's so funny. It's an actual wheel. And it has the different functions of feelings. But anyway, I can't find it. But that's okay. That's okay. I also think men and women tend to want to do different types of quality time. Yeah. For example, you want to sit at a table and have a face-to-face empathetic conversation, but your son might respond better having a conversation. Well, how you gonna have a conversation if when you playing video game? Because the attention has to be on you. Like, this is why I think he's saying quality time. Because quality time is you're taking the time to be with that person. You not, and he even gave an example of that. He said that that's not to you still, you're not supposed to be watching TV. You're supposed to be spending the quality time. And I think he's talking about that sincere like quality time. Like, listen, let me see what he said. I think he was like, you ain't got to be gazing in each other eyes, but you do need to be paying attention. And I think because we don't know how to do that, that's why it seems so odd to us, Sankofa. I think because we don't know how to do it, it seems really odd and we think we're supposed to be doing something else. That's what I think. Yeah, that's totally what I think. I think they really um I think because we don't know how to do it. And listen, now that since I said that, look what it says on like his little things, his little footnotes that he have. It says learning to listen may be difficult as learning a foreign language, but learn we must if we want to communicate love. What y'all, this man, this book is so good. And I think, like I said, because we don't know how to do it, we don't know how to just listen. I'm finna hear you out. I'm finna understand what you're saying. I'm finna give you my undivided attention. And I am definitely about to start listening without saying a word. Okay, well, hit that library. Go to that library and get this book while you at it. Get that, yeah, because I'm sure that's why you said you want to go. But this book right here, I almost, Asha, took this book back. I almost took this book back. I had it in the bag. I put it in the car, and I was like, this ain't, this, I don't know if this book for me. And then I tried to return it, and the lady was like, oh, you're past your time. And I was like, okay, this book must be for me to read. And not necessarily, I find when I hang out with my male friends, we may be watching sports. Yeah, that's true. And something, and while we relax, the conversation may drift to something empathetic or important. That's true. That's true. That's true. Let me see where he said not playing video games or, but I get what you're saying, Sankofa. Don't think I'm not understanding. I totally get what you're saying because I've done that too. But then that also brings us back to learning to listen may be difficult as learning a foreign language, even though you are, but really you playing the game. Because he even put that on her. He's saying not just do um Netflix. I think he even gave the example because you read the book, Sankofa. You read the book. I mean, you listened to the book, so you kind of know what it said there. Dang, I wish I would have highlighted that part. Let me see. Yeah, you read it, so you know. You know. Um, I can't even find it, but it's somewhere in here, but it was just saying, but I just, for me, I'm just going to practice that because that's what I want to do. I want to learn how to, and I talk to people every day, so I should, and I do listen because you have to hear to understand. In the situation that I do, you have to hear to understand. So, okay, I can believe that one day I will be able to understand everything in English. Speaker said, I'm really grateful to my mom for taking me to language class. Wow, I'm glad too, Asha. I'm glad too. I really wish I would have learned a language, but I still can. I definitely still can. I'm thinking about getting Rosetta Stone actually. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I don't know what language I want to do, but I will start with Spanish because I have um my neighbors and I have friends that are Spanish, and just, you know, just because that's what I want to learn. That's my next thing to do, is do that. Yeah. So, this book, what else? Let me see the part here. Maybe take, okay, let me think. Sankofa, what else you got on here? What else you think? Cause I didn't read the last little parts. Let me see if some couples are together a lot more than others. If that's the case for you, don't try to make all your time together quality time. Okay, that makes sense. Right here it says some couples are together a lot more than others. If that's not the case for you, don't try to make all your time together quality time. That's true. Because then you need, I believe you need to miss people. I believe you need to miss people. Undivided attention is important. Yep. Friendships and child parenting relationships are different. Yeah. Mothers always make their children's future very good. Yes, we do. We be trying to. I agree with quality time. I think it's important. I always try to eat dinner with my wife. Think hopefully, I know she just loves you. I think it helps the marriage. I believe so too. I definitely believe so too. Spending that kind of time. Let me tell you, when my son and I, when he was little, we used to always eat dinner together. We made it a habit of eating at the table. Just me and him, just eating at the table. So that's that quality time because you get to ask, you know, how was your day and all that stuff. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And let me see here. Let me see. I didn't get a chance to read all these. Because I'm still trying to figure out which one am I really, Sankofa. Out of the two that I've read so far, I'm still like, okay, what am I? Could I be all of them? I'm like, what is my language? The more I read it, the more I'm like, okay, I don't know which one I am because I could be a variety of them. I could be a mixture of this. But I need to get to, I think the other one, what is the one? I'm thinking I'm the last one. Let me see what that last one is. Maybe physical touch. That's what I'm thinking, but I ain't made it there yet. But I'm thinking it could be that one. Because I do like quality time, but I am a Sagittarius, so sometimes I like my time to myself. Um, Receiving gifts, I like to give more gifts than anything. Quality time, like I said, and then words of affirmation. I think everybody should get words of affirmation just because, you know, even though you got to know who you are first, though. That's what I do believe. You need to know who you are first. And then, you know, hey, if he want to build you up, give you some of that, yeah. But I think once you know who you are, then, hey, I think everyone fits in one a lot. Three of them are nice to have, and one might turn your stomach. What you mean by that? You mean out of the five? Out of the five. You know, the numbers kind of go up and down. Because I think people be watching and they go down. I want to class good pay. What you said, you went to class or you about to go to class? Asha. Okay. Yeah, out of the 5. Okay. Yeah. I think mine maybe once I get into this, I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. I may, because I'm kind of sleepy. I'm kind of sleepy tonight, so I may finish the book tonight, or I may not finish it. Oh, let me tell you the other book I got. This one right here. Can you see that? Let me see if you can. Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. This is my next book here that I'm reading. Yep, physical touching for sure, but just the idea of gifts piss me off. Why does that piss you off? You mean somebody wanting to know? I like to get them too, but I don't know if that's my whole thing though. But yeah, so my next book is To Let Them Theory. I got this one from my therapist here. Because, at this time, it's like everybody needs to go somewhere to relieve what's going on here. A life changing tool that millions of people can stop talking about. So that's the next book. Now, y'all, we can talk randomly now if y'all want to talk about something random. We done hit the quality time. And so if you want to talk about something random, we can talk about something random. I really have enjoyed this, Asha. I'm so glad that you came, and it was somebody else came that was from the Caribbean. Oh my gosh, who was that? Was that Joseph? Thank you for stopping by. And we had Monique in the house, Kendall in the house. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. I definitely appreciated that. Sankofa, did you see my video I put out today? Oh my God. Give me comes across as a replacement. I want to be loved for me, not for to give. Yeah, I believe that too. But I'm just saying, like a little sweet something. You'd be like, oh, you saw her or saw her looking at it, and you'd be like, oh, I see she like that. Then I'm gonna get that. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I ain't just saying for me, and I hear what you're saying. I totally hear what you're saying. But for me, it's just like the little cute thing. Just be like, oh, I was thinking about you. So I saw you looking at this, I saw you looking at this. So hey, I just wanted to get that for you. I like that. But I get what you're saying too. In a heartbeat, as soon as they find a better gift to give. That could be true. That could be true. You are hilarious. Man, but that could be true though. That definitely could be true. What else was I saying here? Yeah, did you see the video? Tell me what you thought about that video. I'm sitting up here tripping because I be watching this other lady channel, and she read letters too, right? And so she had wrote well, she ain't write the letter. The person wrote the letter and sent it and wanted her advice. And so the lady was saying that her husband, this was sometime this week, that her husband was looking at other women. Okay, okay. And so the thing about the video, I'm gonna just tell you about it. And so the wife was mad at the husband because the husband keep looking at these other women. And I'm saying to myself, well, people are gonna always pass by. How can he not look? How can he not look? How are you getting mad at him now? The problem comes in is when you start gawking. Now, if you're gonna gawk now and she's right there, that's kinda disrespectful. But We women know we be looking too. Be looking too. I don't even know why she's sitting up here putting herself through this agony, talking about she don't know why he looking at these other women, and then after she brought it to his attention, he did correct it, but he probably been looking at these women. You know what he gonna do? Just walk around with his hands like this? He can't. People are gonna always see people. Yes, that's what I said too in the video. I said the looking people, somebody walk past you. I mean, you're gonna automatically look. And so I think Miss Faye had brought up, yeah, if you see one of those bad BBLs, you're gonna automatically look. Yeah, she's doing more than looking. That's why she pissed. Yeah, he could be doing more than looking. And I'm thinking that's what could have happened. I'm thinking like he had to make her feel like that, because I don't think I've ever been like, okay, I was dating somebody and then he may have looked at somebody else and then I got frustrated. I can't remember that um having a situation like that, because you're gonna always see somebody that's prettier than you, that has a better shape than you. So I don't know what her deal was. Now, why do I always get a stuffy nose by the time I get down here? Y'all, if y'all on here with us, we done already talked about the quality time in the book, that we have. Now we're just talking about random. We just talking random. This is the book. Next time, if y'all come in, because I see I got 4 people, y'all just check out the book. Read that book. That book is so good. I recommend that to anybody and everybody. Yeah, he had to be. He definitely had to be, because why would she get mad over that? Like, that's so minor. I was like, this is minor. That is the least of our worries. Like, I don't know. Like, when I was married, like, because I think too, like I think we talked about this too before, Sankofa, when we were saying like 8 different ages and stages. And I think when you were younger, you didn't know what you was doing. You was really trying to figure it out. But I figure like now, you should know how to have mature conversations. Did you hear about the T app? No, what's the T app? That's something new? No. You got to tell me about the T app, Sankofa. And you know what? I don't even be doing too many apps. I really don't do too many apps. Because these people be taking your information. Hey, Asha, you back? Where you go? Okay. What you mean? Like, what they be doing over there? Asha, we just really talking randomly. We talked about the book earlier. So now we can talk about whatever. You can see comments, respond to somebody in the comments, whatever. Okay, I went down a rabbit hole. Where did it take you? Where did that hole take you, Sankofa? You have got to tell me the story. See, this is why I am going to get that StreamYard. For real, for real. I'm finna figure that StreamYard out, Sankofa. You about to be on StreamYard with me. Asha, where did you go? I'm glad you came back. Okay. Okay. Okay, you allowed to do that. Oh gosh. Yes, you are. What's the weather like there, Asha? I don't know if I asked you that earlier. I don't know if I read the response or not. You know what, Sankofa? I think I'm really getting like okay with the lives. Like I'm getting comfortable. I still get tongue twisted sometimes with this because I'm used to just doing the video, recording it, and then upload editing it and then uploading it. So I'm getting used to it. Okay. The T app was app for women that let them rate the men they were previously dating, giving them red and green flags. Oh, it became really popular and was the first app for a while. Then the men found out. I'm telling you, because see, this is the thing with that. For me, I feel like okay, the women were posting these men photos and full. Oh my gosh, they were doxing them, almost doxing them. Okay, they were pissed. I'm sure they had to be. Okay, it's hot there. I'm sure that they had to be because I don't know if I would use that. I don't know if I would use it, but it sounds funny. I would laugh at it. Yeah, it's humid here, Asha. It's real humid here. Yeah. But I don't know if I would do that cuz I'm going to let the person figure out. I don't want no prejudgment. I want that and I don't want that on me. So hey, I'll let her figure that out. I don't want no pods of that. Gosh. And so when you was like what was the tea? What was the gossip? I know that gossip had to be spicy, Sankofa. That had to be some spicy gossip because they probably was letting the men have it. Oh, then it got hacked and the women's personal info got leaked. Like, ooh, driver's license. See? Uh-uh. No. Uh-uh. That karma will get you. That karma will get you one way or the other. That's why I don't even mess around because I know it's real. I do not mess around with that because I know karma is real. It's real. That's why I'm glad I'm in my little space. I'm glad I'm in my little space here, trying to figure this stuff out and get it right. I ain't trying to hurt nobody, but I think when you do, that's why I'm very mindful of what I say when I talk about my ex. I don't say a whole lot, but I try to give it to you because I want you to understand the experience. Bernita, well, I think in Spanish, Bonita is beautiful. So I think it has to do with that. I never really researched my name, but Bernita is beautiful. Turns out tough that the hack was not due to some super hacker getting in. It was due to the company not doing any real security on the app. I would think so. Let me take Big Slim. Hey, Big Slim, how you doing? Let me take his place. Big Slim, thank you for coming in. It is crazy. You know what? I put something, I got a video for that. You know, I got a video for everything because you get everything over here. But I got a video for that. I say these internet streets be something else. You gotta have some tough skin too to be on these internet streets, and you gotta know what you doing and stuff. Big Slim, how was your day? How you doing? Yeah, it's wild, Sankofa. Sankofa, I'm so glad you be coming on here. And Asha, everybody, I'm glad everybody comes on here. So don't think I'm not. I'm appreciative and so grateful for everybody that comes and do the lives with us. But I am going to do this live stream. I'm doing it. I'm doing the stream yard for sure. I'm gonna try to figure it out next week and see. You feel like you in the middle of hell? What's going on, Asha? My shirt says relationships. Relationships. You know, I be trying to have different shirts on. I don't even know. I got so many shirts. But then my let me get this together. My place closed down. Joann's, I think that was Joann's, where I get my shirts. Now I gotta find another place to get my shirts because I have all these letters and stuff. Asha, we don't want you feeling like hell. What's going on? Is that because of what we talked about earlier? Yes, it can. It is. It is nervous. I was nervous and I still sometimes get tongue tied because I'm actually talking to people. But then I kind of I mean it's coming. The more I told you in my first one, I think I said I'm gonna keep doing it until I get it. And then so far I'm doing okay. Y'all, if y'all just joining right now, we're talking random. We talked about the five love languages. I mean the second number on the five love languages early, just to let you know. But right now we just having random conversations. If you want to join in, you can join in. Okay, let's see. Iran is very hot. Thank God we're going to Turkey next week. Okay. Okay, well that's good. My day was good. It was good. I, worked and then I cut the grass. My son at his dad, so I cut the grass and it was like hell. Like I mean, I was pouring, sweating because it was so hot. He like humid. It was the humidity because you still felt a breeze, but it was so hot. So then I just had to do something to my hair real quick because I wanted to do my front and the back so I can kind of relax tomorrow and read this book right here, Big Slim. That's my book that I want to read. I want to give me a good salad and Sankofa. Check this out. So for the last 30 days, I have been on this health kick and I'm going to do a video on it once I'm done with this 30 days. I have a huge yard in the back and like two in the front is two sides to the yard. So yeah, it is huge. It's almost like I need a ride lawnmower because the other people have ride lawnmowers, but I like the exercise too. I'm grateful. Yeah, but tomorrow I just want to sit back. You know how when you be to have one of them work weeks where you just be like, oh gosh, thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for my job. But please, I just want to rest. Check out some of your old workout videos. You did what you think about those? What you think about those? You know what? I'm doing this video. I mean, this workout video of this lady. I forget her name. I think it's Jacqueline something. I can't even look it up. But when I do my video on how how I'm losing weight and stuff, then you will see the transformation on how like what the video that I did because I get up at like let me see what time I be getting up because I work from home, so I get up at about 5:30, and so I just been getting up doing this, moving my body, and I feel so I feel so much better. I mean, I've always gotten up, but with this particular video, it's been really helping me move. And I got this little bike up under my desk. I don't know if you ever seen those, but this bike, my legs even toning up. Let me see. Maybe I'm almost there. Maybe a good 15 more pounds. I want to lose a good 15 more pounds. Oh, you did? Thank you. Asha, did I miss something? What you say? Let me see here. Asha, I'm feeling like I'm going, okay. Yeah, because you said you was going to Turkey, right? Or are you saying hi? What you saying? Are you saying hi to the people, or you saying, I know I'm going to do it. Once my mind is to it, it's set. An option I missed. I wrote to him, hello. Okay, you wrote to him, hello. Okay. You just have to stick with it. 15 pounds is not much. I'm sticking to it. Like, I can even see it in my arms. Look at that. I can see it in my arms. Yeah. So when I do the video on that, then, because I'm doing like a before and after. Like, I already took the pictures, but I should have been in the clothes where you can kind of tell, because you couldn't really tell a whole lot. I mean, you could tell, but you're gonna be able to see the difference of how I was and then how when I do that video. Yeah, you definitely have to stick with it. No, my son is muscle. My son is straight up muscle. My son is straight. He is so lean. He is exactly like his dad. Lean, no, when I tell you. No, my son is, ooh, he's so built. He's slim built, but all muscle. Yeah. And you know what else I took? I took pictures of the weight of the scale. I'm sorry, Big Slim, what you say? Asha, let me see what you saying. Okay, misfortune means your phone is out of charge. The power goes out. Oh, your power goes out? Like, how often does your power go out? Big Slim, I don't know what you said. Let me see what you said. Can I take a nap? Okay, Big Slim. Now, where? No, don't go off the rails, because we don't want to have to. We don't want to have to take you out of here now, okay, Big Slim? We gonna be respectful, okay? Um. Take over. We always get one, don't we? We always get one. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We always get one. What was the other guy saying last when we first started doing this? Yeah, no. Wait, no, Sankofa. No. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We have to see how things are. Asha, you laughing too? You never, I look, I do not discriminate. I don't discriminate when it comes to like if you met somebody on the internet. Now, let me make that clear. I'm only talking about internet, okay? If you met somebody on the internet or if you met somebody in person. So I don't. A lot of people say that they don't, but I don't know. Sometimes you could try talking to somebody on the internet, but I don't know. Or it could be a bot. Now, what is a? I think the bots are like those people that, like, when we first started doing it and they was coming in saying all that weird stuff. No, no, Slim, no, Slim, don't do that. Don't do that, Slim. Say, Kofa, look, you're 11 o'clock there and it's 10 o'clock for me, y'all. I think I might be wrapping this up. I think I may be wrapping this up tonight. I am so tired. So I think I'm going to wrap it up. Y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. Asha, let me see what you're saying. My sister woke up. My sister woke up first. Everyone said she was hungry. Then this person will never, she will never get fat. I hope I'm not reading that wrong. Let me see. My sister woke up first. Everyone said she was hungry. Then the person will never get fat. Okay. What's popular? Did I miss something? Acts of service next week. Yep, acts of service is next week, y'all. Y'all, I'm finna be out of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all, what else I want to say? Do I want to end it like thank you for my new ones and thank you to my day ones? No, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you next week, Lord willing, the divine willing. See you next week, y'all. Sankofa, have a wonderful night. Asha, have a wonderful night. Big Slim, have a wonderful night. And everybody else. All right. Talk to you later. Peace.